quantum physics and power of your imagination is the same. Quantum physics and power of your imagination is the same. Quantum physics and power of your imagination is the same. They keep talking about a quantum computer, is that right? Well, where is they getting that from? From man. You have a quantum computer brain within yourself. Because they don't go to the universe, or they steal from man to take credit for everything. Everything comes from the universe first. Nothing new under the sun, then we found a new something. So scientists steal from man and then take the credit themselves. The humans, I call them. But back to the topic. Quantum physics is your power of imagination. And I'm going to give you someone who was talking about power of imagination. And I'm going to give you quantum physics and my own best explanation what it means. Because if you look it up, it's very confusing. That's done intentionally to keep you away from it. But I'm going to simplify it as best as I can. But power of the imagination and quantum physics the same. And I give credit where it's due. Neville Goddard was born 1906. He steadily talked about law of attraction, faith, and your power of imagination. When I first heard him, I was not ready to receive the knowledge. Even though I kept hearing it, I had not the ability, because I still had to learn some things before I could get it, before I could step up and really take in what he was saying and understand it. So 1938, he started already teaching what I'm telling you now. Imagine that, 1938. If you had done what this video I'm doing now even 4 years ago, think about it. So we wouldn't even accept his theories are all spiritual. He was spirituality, of course. But he was talking about the power of imagination. How you could be in New York and Hawaii at the same time. So they call it daydream. That's your power of imagination. What do you daydream about? Take control of your daydreaming. But my best explanation of quantum physics is this. You want the goal of, let's say, wealth. Say like you want wealth. But you physically don't have it. But I told you energy equals matter, meaning energy and matter is the same. Energy and matter is the same. So you have something with just the thought first, and then the universe will give it to you. It may take a little time because we're in the denser third dimension, which is really dense. So it takes a little time for it to come, but it will come. So quantum physics and your math is the same. Meaning, how could you be, if you're in one state, how could you be in another? Because you're imagining it. Let me try to give you a little bit more explanation. So say like, okay, go back to wealth. Say like I want wealth. And you want $1 million. But of course you don't have the $1 million. So you take $1 and you imagine that like the $1 million and what you would do. And you keep doing it. So it's imagination. As you use your imagination for, then you will get it. So that's basically what the quantum physics is simply, it's your imagination. It's your creative imagination. You have a creative imagination from the universe. You imagine whatever you want first, and you start taking it within yourself like you are already there. You keep doing it before you have it. You can write it down. Some people use the write down stuff, but you keep it, and then you will get it. Some way, somehow. They call it miracles. Miracles, law of attraction, the same. So I told you, they taught us to celebrate after we receive things. No, you celebrate before you have it. That's why they taught you that way. You celebrate before you have something. But that's my best example of what quantum physics is and what the power of imagination is. If you close your eyes now and imagine a tennis ball, you'll see the tennis ball. You see it. If you close your eyes and I say see a golf ball, you will see it. Imagine yourself holding it in your hand. That's what you have to do. If you want that car, you close your eyes and imagine yourself in the car. Go in the car and you feel the car from within yourself. And you keep doing that. Daydreaming. See, how do you change? No, it is your creative imagination. But that's what it is. How do you attract it more quickly? Romans 12:2. Be ye not of the world, the renewance of your mind. So you have to be less of the world. With these emotions, it's the emotions. The higher frequency of your emotions, quicker things come to you. The higher frequency of your emotions, the quicker things come to you. If you are in the fear state, you will attract things on that realm of fear. The quantum physics will work for all the things on the fear level, on the low frequency level. If you always fear, anger, doubt, worry, those are all low frequencies. Those are all of the world. You watch news media every day, and I told you, you yourself is the media, because you put the thoughts today for tomorrow. That's all lower frequency. You have to eliminate more of the world and be more in communication with the universe. Walk like God, not like man. It's love. If you can just get to love and judging, forgiveness, those are all lower frequencies. Judging, can't forgive, things going to come slower for you, because you still want to be like the world. Be ye not of the world. So that's how I get better communication now with the spirits in the higher realms. It's here trying to help us. But we have to help ourselves. So that's the quantum physics. If I want wealth, I need to be in the higher state of frequency at all times. People giving you information after I told you it's an illusion outside of you, instead of telling you to create what they want, they keeping you in victim mode. Pointing at what's outside of you, but not telling you can fix it. That's low frequency. That's not who we are. If you're a spiritual warrior, you're here to fix. You see it in the power. I don't know the date, the time, when, the who, the how. It doesn't say that. You're simply saying the power of love, whatever it is, no longer exists. Boom. It's not about paperwork, not about going to courts. See? Because they're learning from man. Stop it with trying to hide behind this religious stuff. It's in your Bibles. It's in the spirituality. Stop being fooled by man. I'm giving you a universe. They're showing showing by the subscription, by the subscribers and the attention to these people talking about information, and you can fix it. And you keep still watching it. Instead of even them, you have to send the love light to them in the collective. This video is going in the collective consciousness. You'll see videos start to change off my video now, because they'll get downloaded. But are they more of the world than who they are? The world is outside of you. The world works within. How you see it within projects out. But quantum physics and your creative imagination the same. You need to be in the higher frequency at all times. You can go on TED Talks and look up people doing lectures on quantum physics. Look up law of attraction. You'd be like, and faith, they're all the same within that same law. The universe. But it's higher. Universe is higher frequency. Look where we came from to a lower density. I call this hell. This is a hell. You read a book about hell, okay? So what I did, because I seek knowledge, near-death experiences. Each near-death experience mentions no hell. There's only one book that talks about a hell. But a man wrote it. You can accept it or not. You're more powerful than a book. Show me evidence where any book is more powerful than me. Show me evidence where a man, per God, is more powerful than me. God made man in his image. That was in the beginning. Let me mention again, in case you're new to me. John 10:34, you are God. John 10:34, you are God. You've always been there. But you have powers and they try to, oh, this is magic. This is a miracle. It's your power. You always had your power. Man never wants to admit that there's a God of the universe. Prime creator, whatever you want to call it. They don't even want to mention that earth itself is all kind. It's energy. I am energy. You see me as matter, but I'm energy. All energy is the matter. It's the same. Albert Einstein. We have so much power. It's incredible. Man always shows you another man taking credit for the things he stole from the universe. But back in those times, you really couldn't tell people because, remember, they would kill you and things. But they're gone. The boogeyman you still fearing about, they still give information, are gone. I don't know who those people are. And they know they're gone, but they still give you information like they saw the person. I'm like, if you know the person's gone, why would you do information on a boogeyman? That's how the boogeyman created. And there never was a boogeyman. Just man and his imagination given the power to nothing, to fear. But the creative imagination, you hold that thought every day, whatever it is you want, stay in the higher frequencies, like less of that third dimension lies that's keeping you in the lower frequency, because they don't give you the higher frequency. There's some that give me higher frequency. Special shop, trust me. I listen to a lot of people that's teaching the higher frequency. As you switch off these people with this information, not telling you that you could just speak into it, you'll start to find those people. It starts with you. You have to be ye not afraid to elevate yourself, evolve. It's just levels. Earth, so you learn from those people that, okay, but you want to advance. Everybody wants everything to, you have to evolve. You know, outside of you now, it's all an illusion that we create. Why would I watch news now? And I told you the magical trick. That shows that you don't trust yourself. Trusting God is trusting yourself. He gave us all power of creativity. So you have a creative imagination, quote unquote, quantum physics, to have anything you want. You want a house? Imagine that house within yourself every day and be in the higher frequency. So that's the best way I can explain the quantum physics. To bring something of good to you, you got to be in the higher state of frequency to receive it. And it's the same that Neville Goddard was saying. He didn't mention no quantum physics, did he? Because he got his knowledge from the universe, from God. He knew he was God. He knew about the I am. I am is God. That's you. He knew that stuff. It was before his time. 1938. Teaching creative imagination. Could you imagine how people felt? But he knew that too was just a test. He didn't, who cares what they think? That's the test. No, it's all part of the test, the illusion, pass it. Then people start leaving you alone. As you pass the test, it goes away. Universe will give you something else in this illusion to see. A lot of people read, but they don't do. That's why they don't have. Or they stay where they're at. But I send this message always in love, always in love. You want to attract things, you want to make Earth, this plane of Earth, that's simple. Imagine in your mind whatever it is that you want and stay in the higher frequency. Those things not keeping you in the higher frequency and not evolving you, because my videos, I'm pretty sure you watch them, they have evolved. Because I kept evolving. I kept seek and ye shall find. I kept doing it. And that's the level we at. Because the earth is steadily rising to a higher frequency of love, which is all the higher frequency. You guys, I'm going to leave it there. I send in a love and light. Quantum physics, go do your research. And creative imagination or power of your imagination is the same. I send in the love and the light. Bye-bye.